Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Momentum Monday. I'm Blake Martin, and with me is Carmelina Martin. My co-host somewhere in the ether is Dr. Thomas Karakolis, keeping it real. Take it away, Carm.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to be doing 3 rounds today, and we're going to be changing directions quite a lot. And I think what happens often in the way we orient to our space can cause confusion around right and left and what leg to initiate with. So just listen to the prompts and the cues, and if it's a different leg, it's fine. And if you get disoriented, that's fine. That's part of what we're trying to learn today, is looking at how our bodies respond to changing our orientation to space, while we're also initiating and alternating between right and left side of our body. So have fun, enjoy the challenge. Here we go. We're going to begin with a warm up and just lifting the arms up. We're going to do a little sun salutation. Bring the hands together, open them up like a book, look to the thumbs, open the arms out, tip the body forward, reach with the head in the forward space. And then you can bring a micro bend to the knees because this is your first stretch. Let the head get super heavy. Let it pour forward towards the floor. We're going to go nice and slow here. We're going to bring our hands to our shins and we're going to push against our shins while lifting our heart to the forward space. And then again, let the back release. Let the head get super heavy. Step back right and left. You're in a plank now. And you're going to lower into a chaturanga push-up all the way to the floor. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. You're going to lift the heart up without using your hands. Now use your hands. Push away from the floor as you lift the gaze up. Bring the belly button to the floor. Ribs make contact with the floor. Chest, eyes down. Curl your toes under. Lift your belly off the floor and push up. Push back into downward dog. Pedal out the heels, nice and gentle. Feeling the weight of the heels pressing towards the floor. So don't make this into a bounce. Actually really articulate through the feet. In time for your muscles to elongate. And now press both heels down into the floor and bring your knees to the floor. Just hover and press back into downward dog. Little heel stretch again. Bring the knees and eyes forward and press back. We'll do 2 more. Knees forward. Press back. Knees forward. Press back. Walk the feet to the hands. They may need to bend at some point, and that's okay. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift the chest and the back all the way up. Press the hips through. Just swinging the legs forward and back. Doesn't matter which one. Just a nice gentle swing forward and back. Just getting some synovial fluid in the hip joint just to create a little bit more freedom in the hips. And let's change legs. Other side. You can bring your arms out if that helps with balance. And also focusing your eyes on a fixed object in the room can also be helpful in terms of balancing. And bring it forward. Just bring one leg forward and circle the ankles in one direction. And change directions. And change legs. Reach the other leg forward. Circle at the ankle. Doesn't matter which direction, just choose one. And then the opposite direction. Awesome. Bringing the feet back in place. One more sun salutation. Lift up. We're going to go a little bit faster. Open the hands like a book. Dive forward. Reach towards the floor. Heavy head forward. Hands to the shins. Reach the chest and the heart in the forward space. Release the head. Make it super heavy as it reaches towards the floor. Step back into chaturanga. Or into plank, I mean. Lower into chaturanga. Reach the shoulders away from your ears. Reach the chest up. Press away from the floor. All the way into upward dog. Lift the eyes a bit. Belly button down. Ribs, chest, gaze. Lift the belly button off the floor. Press up. Push back into downward dog. Press the heels down one more time. Walk the feet forward. Bring the hands to the shins. Lift the chest. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift the chest more. Press the hips through. Awesome. We're going to continue with this idea of bending from the hips, reaching down, walking forward into plank, and walking the feet in. That's called inchworm, and we're going to do it in 4 directions. So you're going to let the head fold forward, reach towards the floor, walk to the forward space into a high plank, and then bring the feet forward to your hands. You can bring the hands to your hips if you like, just to remind yourself to use your back. Lift with a flat back rather than curling and articulating through the spine. And I'm going to step back and we're going to change direction. So profile to the camera. Roll down to the floor. Coming into plank. Bring the feet forward to the hands. Hands to hips. Lift all the way up. Now your back is going to be to me. Roll forward. Sorry about the butt shot. Coming into push-up. Bring the feet forward to the hands. Hands to hips. Lift the back. One more quarter turn. Roll the head forward. Walk out into plank. Walk the feet to your hands. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift with the back. One more quarter circle. Awesome. I hope that went okay and it wasn't too freaky turning away from the camera. We're going to begin with forward lunges and some pulsing, and be very gentle with the pulsing. So you're going to bring your right leg forward and you're going to pulse for 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring the leg forward. Switch. And 1, 2, 3, bring the leg forward. Now we're going to quarter turn. So we're again orienting to our different space. Right foot forward. 1, 2, 3, bring it back. Alternate legs. 1, 2, 3, bring it back and turn. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, and back. And 1, 2, 3, bring it back and turn and forward. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back and 1, 2, 3. Bring it back and turn. Now we're going to do a double bounce. 1, 2, bring it back. And 1, 2, bring it back and turn. And 1, 2, bring it back. And 1, 2, bring it back and turn. And 1, 2, and back. And 1, 2, and back and turn. And 1, 2, and back. And 1, 2, and back and turn. Just singles. 1 and 1. Turn. 1 and 1. Turn. And 1 and 1. Turn. And 1 and 1. Turn. Awesome. I hope that went well. Just give it a little bit of a march. Let me see what I'm doing next. I think I did them all. Awesome. Okay, we're going to move into more of a kicking and more up-tempo inspiration from swing dancing, specifically the Charleston. So we're going to start with a kick forward, opposite leg kicks back. Kick forward, kick back. If you want to touch the floor, you can. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get ready to change legs. 8. Little march, other leg. Kick forward and back. Kick forward. Now it's the opposite leg initiating forward. Back, forward, back, forward, back. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go into side kicks. You're going to kick side, cross in front. Kick side, cross in front. Kick side. We're going to bring it to tempo in a second. Kick side, cross in front. Now we're going to kick side, cross behind. Side, cross behind. Side, cross behind. Side, cross behind. Let's take that to tempo, starting with the right leg kicking out to the side and crossing forward. 5, 6, ready, here we go. And side, cross, side, 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 cross behind now. So we don't trample our computer. Now forward. 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Now that hopefully was pretty easy. We're going to add a hop now, because that's what gives it that kind of Charleston upbeat. The steps are exactly the same, but you're going to hop, 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 back, 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 forward, 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 and back, 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 back. Alrighty. Last one, last thing, and last thing. You're going to kick forward and back, forward and back. In Charleston, this is called a repeater. Back, forward, back. Let's bring it a little bit faster. And forward, and add a little pulse. Forward and back. And last one. Change legs. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. Let's take it into a march. Just to kind of shift into round 3. I'm going to go into side lunges in 5, 6, 7, and 8. And side, and side, and side, and side. This is 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. 2 more on each side. And then we're going to add a little gallop in between. So it's going to gallop, lunge, gallop, lunge. These are testers. We're not counting these ones. Gallop, side, gallop, shift, the weight, gallop, shift. Ready for counting? This is our last test. Here we go. We're going to start counting. 1. You can add arms. 2. It helps. 3. 4. 5. You can add a big jump. 6. Try to get up higher. 7. 8. Good. We're going to take this into skaters. So you're going to go skate forward, forward, and then backspace, backspace. Right, left, go back. Right, left. Let's do that again. 1, 2, a little faster. 3, 4, and forward. Forward, the arms will be help. And forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward. We're going to take this in 4 directions. Start to the front first, towards the camera, back, and then turn. Forward, forward, back, turn. Forward, forward, back, turn. Forward, forward, back, turn. Let's go in the opposite direction and see if anything changes for us. Ready? Here we go. To the camera and back. Turn. Profile to the camera. Back. Turn. Our backs to the camera. So trust that you know what you're doing. Turn. Profile. Other side. Back. And last time towards the camera. Back. Back. Lifting the arms up. Hopefully you're breathing a little heavier. That you're feeling the heart, the lungs working. Exhale. And just gentle side, side, movement. So we're not stopping too abruptly. It's like a slow motion lunge, but a little bit smaller, a narrower stance, it's hard to say. Lift up again. As you're moving the legs, exhale and lift and exhale and lift and exhale. Bring the legs back, one leg back, it doesn't matter which, and you're just going to reach across the midline and back, across the midline and back. We're only going to just do 4 and back. And now straight behind you, a little lunge, reaching the heel down, giving the calves a little bit of a stretch. Now bring a little micro bend to that back leg. Feel how that feels a bit different in your lower leg. And change feet. Other side. Cross the midline and open. 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 Reach back with the heel. Heel nice and heavy, just like it felt heavy in the downward dog. Shifting the weight slightly forward. Bring a little micro bend to the back leg. Feel how that changes the location of the stretch in your calf area. And bringing the legs back. You are all done. Your challenge today when you're working at your desk is repeat one of those rounds or make up your own, but just take a little moment to step away from your desk and take a few minutes to move again. Move often. It really does help. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, Carmelina. That was awesome. Again, a challenge around not mindless movement, but mindful movement, being aware. There's actually patterning that we were working on. I kind of blew it on one of the Charleston steps, and I'll go back and I'll work on that later. Thanks a lot. You've moved early. Remember to move often. We'll see you for Twisted Tuesday. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.